how would you like to be remembered?
Well, let's not make it too soon. For one thing. I think what I said before, I certainly, as a good father and a good husband, and after 48 years, my wife still loves me, I think. She says she does. And my grandchildren still love me. They're a little bit to the left of me, but they still love me. But I think on the political side, which is I think what your question is really going to, you know, I went to Washington for the first time in 1984. I was a school teacher. I a school board member. I coached. I taught school. And I didn't have a political background. And I proceeded to be elected to Congress because I went literally all over the 1st Congressional District, door to door, and was able to win. And you know, I think that when I went, I had a certain set of principles and basically a certain amount of dollars. And I came back with basically the same amount of dollars and the same set of principles. I didn't make any money at the expense of the taxpayers, not one penny. And I did what I gave it the best shot during, frankly, the best 18 years of my life, when my kids were little, when it was really tough. But when my kids walked up to me and say, thank you for making my little league game or my play, I missed a couple of votes. I'll tell you what I missed. Out of 4,500 votes, I missed 39. And probably, and about 9 of them were when my mother died, and the rest were probably going to a little league game or a play. So, you know, that's what it's all about, and that's what I'm the proudest of. The fact is, I think I can say that I gave it a good shot. I gave it a good service, and I want to do it again because I believe that we need help. The country needs help. I can do it again. And if you look at, I didn't go into the lobby wheel that Jim mentioned a few minutes ago, where you accept all these super high-paying lobbying jobs. Believe me, they're out there, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of that. People say, well, he went to Florida. I did. I laid on the beach and read John Grisham novels. It was fun. You know? But we're not going to save America doing that. I didn't go to a lobbying firm. I came back with the same, what I had when I left. I made a little money on my house that I had to buy in Virginia, damn little. But that's it. And I'm proud of that. So that would be it. That'd be the legacy I'd like to have people.
Senator Rubens.
Human beings are different than any other creature that's ever inhabited the earth. We're a very special species. And what I would like to be remembered for are things that people probably won't associate with me individually, because what makes us incredible as a species is what we give to the people who come after us. Living a life by example. And it can be very small things. It can be things like holding the door for someone, and you might not ever see them. It might be looking someone in the eye as you're walking down the street, someone who might be having a bad day, looking in the eye and just uplifting them very slightly. You might not ever say anything to them, but that can turn someone's life around at a particular moment in their life. And I found that to be true in people who have come back to me and said things like this. So what I would like to be remembered for is having our human beings be better than we were. Each generation being more noble, more caring, handing on more riches of knowledge and of technology to the people after us, so all of us can have a better life. And it's not something that you get for yourself. It's not something that people say, well, thank you for doing that for human beings. We do this stuff. The stuff that really matters is the stuff that no one knows who did it. It's the sum total of all our actions that come together to make this better world. And when you're serving in office, or when you're walking on the street, when you're sweeping a street, it's the same thing. You're trying to, in everything you do, always thinking. I follow the life of Jesus myself, and I try to make something better in a very small way. Most of it is unnoticeable. Most of it doesn't accrue to me as a person. But that's what I'd like to leave. I'd like to leave everyone with a thought that that's the way that we can help solve our problems in the country. And it's not by law, it's not government that tells us to do this, it's deep inside our nature that tells us to do this.
Okay. Thank you, Senators, and as Senator Smith does not wish to rebut Senator Rubens' eulogy, we'll now move on to
Still alive.
closing
Most
statements.
GrokTV.